Basically, it's a way where you can find a job, get a flat, buy some concert tickets, right? But the job section, that's my favourite bit. I went on there 2 Tuesdays ago and I found this. This is in the media section. It says female, aged 18 plus, available once a month, would like to earn in the region of £1,000 to £1,200 for equivalent of a day's work. Open-minded, bear that in mind. If you answered yes to all of the above, please continue reading. This work does not involve selling, leafleting, or distribution, just paid work for the right candidate. If you would like further details, please reply and all of that stuff. Now, you're going to get roofied if you apply for that job. Right, you'll wake up in like a day's time. You would have probably had something done to you, not pleasant, but hey, you've earned £1,200 for the equivalent of a day's work. I applied for it, nothing yet. It's a little bit hard on me. Well, I know, right? I'm a beautiful guy. You know Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? He's not the governor of California anymore, is he? Like, what's he going to do? He's going to be an actor. Wrong career choice because he's not a very good actor. Right? What he should do is, like, I wish he was the commentator on football. So, like, he's watching Bruce Lee going, "It was a good tackle. I like the kick. I like the shirt. I like the black and the yellow. It just works." But then I thought, like, what other jobs could he do? And then I thought, he could be the voice on the sat-nav. How brilliant would that be? Like, you want to go somewhere, you want to go to a heliport, right? Or a helicopter. You get in the car and he's like, "You want to take the first left. No, come on, you son of a bitch, don't do U-turn." Then when someone cuts you up, he goes, "What are you doing, you son of a bitch? I'm going to fucking kill you." And then when you get there, to the heliport, and he goes, "No, get in the goddamn chopper. Get in the chopper." And then I thought, right, Dragon's Den, right? What if me and Arnie were in a Dragon's Den? Business proposition, business idea. In 2 films, he says very appropriate things for these, right? In Kindergarten Cop, he says, "It's not a tumour." Right? Now, I think what he could do is he could become a doctor and deliver bad news, and deliver good news to people. Like, you go in, you think you've got a brain tumour, he goes, "Don't worry, it's not a tumour, just a bad headache." Or, like, if he wanted to serve you divorce papers. So, you know, total recall this one. I knock on the door, I'm with him, right? I hand you the divorce papers, and he goes, "Consider this the divorce." Right, I'm only 20, right? So I grew up in that golden age of the Power Rangers. Don't do that. I grew up in that golden age of the Power Rangers, right? I fucking love that show, right? The bad acting and overactive finger pointing, couldn't ask for anything more. But the thing is like, you know who the Power Rangers are. If you live in that city, you know who they are. One, they're 5 teenagers with attitude, and they all wear the same colours all the time. You're like, oh, who are the Power Rangers going to be? They always hang out, they're good at karate. There's literally 5 kids in that town that could be. So, right, all the attacks, if I was a villain, all the attacks happen in the daytime. About 1:30. School kids, they're on lunch. Right? You know who they are, straight out the gate, attack at night time. They're asleep, they're vulnerable. Right? 2, just like you hire a private detective, you know who they are, get some pictures of them, leak it to the media, their life's a problem. Right? They can't go to the fucking shops. Like, people, "Oh, you're a Power Ranger." Yeah, fuck off, I want a box of milk. I really like rap music, I really love hip hop. So I've kind of been thinking, you know, they brag about how much money they have, like, "Oh, I woke up in a new Bentley," and things like that. How much money does it take for you to technically be balling and to make it rain? Right, now I've worked it out. It's equivalent of about $3,000 is what it takes to make it rain. I added up everything that the rapper Trinidad James says he has gold in. Right? Like, he has gold in his watch, so that's an expensive watch. It's maybe a Rolex, it's like $1,000. His chains and his rings, right? That's quite a bit of money. But then I thought earlier in his career he probably didn't have that much money. So he'd go, "Gold on my watch." That's how the song goes. And then he'd throw money in the crowd and they'd go, "Wait, well, stop though. I need that money back, I gotta get home. So he would go around and he'd collect as much money as he could from the floor afterwards. Kind of like a stripper after they finished their stripping contest. How much time have I got left? Oh, fuck, I do this. I'm a history student, right? So basically what I do, woo! That's really boring, don't do it. I look at boring old shit, but I found out something brilliant the other day. You know Napoleon, yeah? Right, in 1815, he'd conquered somewhere, can't remember where, but he was on his way to the opera in France. So the ultras of France decided this would be a brilliant time to kill him. So what they did is they paid this little girl, they gave her a horse and like 50 francs, I don't know, and she blew herself up, right? Now the next day, it didn't kill him obviously, the next day in the police report, this is genuinely, I've seen this, right, it says, the only suspect, a man who had a horse yesterday, who no longer has one today. Now you can imagine some sort of Inspector Clouseau type detective walks in and goes, Mr. Napoleon, we are going nowhere with this case. And Napoleon goes, what are your leads? And he goes, not a very good French accent. And he goes, well, yesterday, it's Arnie again. Yesterday we had the horse, the man had the horse today. Not so much. It's going to be valuable to that because he's got to go to the market. And at the end I realised that became a middle-aged gay German man. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Harry, thank you very much. And what masters, everybody!